Whatever thing that is done on the earth is first of all spoken. No weapon is effective until it's powered by speakings. No weapon is effective until certain speakings. That was it. When Isaiah saw his glory, he spake about him. Judgment is a judicial pronouncement over a person for execution. Every judicial pronouncement awaits execution. Then what is sentence? Of course, there is no sentence without the judgment of the trial judge. When someone is said to be sentenced to death, either by hanging, by electrocution, or by firing squad, you now see there is no death without speaking. There is no death without speaking. What does that tell you? It takes a sentence to make a sentence. It takes a sentence to make a sentence. The Bible speaking in Isaiah 54 verse 17, now no weapon formed against you that shall prosper, and any tongue that shall rise against you in judgment thou shalt condemn, for this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and the righteousness of me, saith the Lord. You know, when you read the writings of the Jews, are you aware that they write left-handedly? In reverse, it simply means that any tongue that will rise to manufacture a weapon that will be used against you should be condemned before time. So there is no manufacturing of weapon without tongue speaking. Whatever thing that is done on the earth is first of all spoken. We are products of speakings. If you are not used to words, you will lose your wars. Wars are won by words. David defeated Goliath by words. That war ended. David said, I come against you by the name of the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou defied. In as much as Goliath trivialized the nature, the stature, and the experience of David, he didn't also trivialize his word. He first of all cursed him in the name of his God. In as much as he was a small boy, yet Goliath cursed him by words. No weapon is effective until it's powered by speakings. No weapon is effective until certain speakings. That was it. When Isaiah saw his glory, he spake about him. What made Christ was the speakings of Isaiah. He said, unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, then government shall be on his shoulder. His name shall be called Everlasting, Prince of Peace, Counselor, Wonderful. So Jesus became the manifestation of the speakings of Isaiah. No wonder he came and he was doing marvelous works, because a man spoke from eternity to time. Then the question is this: before your birth, who spoke? You are the character of the word that precedes your appearance. When Isaiah saw this thing, said Isaiah, when he saw his glory, he spake. He gave us words that produce the character of Christ. The character of Reuben changed when a man spoke his father, and that character followed. When Isaiah saw that his glory, look at what he said: for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful. He shall be called Counselor. He shall be called the Mighty God. He shall be called the Everlasting Father. He shall be called the Prince, and of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. These things I've spoken, the word of God will make it come to pass. So Jesus became a character of spoken words. So you look like the word of men. We are the totality of the speakings of men. That is why I tell you, you are naked when no man speaks over you. It takes speakings to be covered. Adam and Eve were naked until God spoke, give them clothes. So you are naked as the word that have not gone over your head, or the one that has gone over your head. They were dying in their numbers in the wilderness. They became powerless and feeble until the day God said to Moses, come, if you leave these people, medicine can't solve their problems. Go to Aaron and his sons in Numbers 6 verse 22. Tell them, in this manner shall they bless the children of Israel. Tell them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift his countenance upon you and the Lord give thee peace. The Lord put his name upon you and the Lord bless you. From that day, the word went forth. That is why the Jews are the best on the earth. Reuben became the word of his father until Moses showed up. Say, let Reuben live and not die. Let his men not be few anymore. He came to Judah. He said, let the voice of Judah be heard. We are the totality of the speakings of men.